Darren, can you explain the benefits of this proposed get-together between the PAA and the NZMBA?
For sure. I think one of the big things we're seeing is the mortgage and insurance products are starting to become very much working a lot closer together at the coalface with advisors now. So we've got a lot of mortgage brokers wanting more support around the risk space, and we're seeing a lot of risk advisors wanting more support around the mortgage space. So initially to really provide both memberships with a really good support structure around the products, but also too it does provide us with the opportunity of having some scale in an industry organisation that helps us with the lobbying and the regulator. So it certainly is the opportunity of putting a joint board together that we can work together and then sort of develop some strategy around that in terms of the benefit to the membership.
What do you think the key benefits for individual members will be?
I think what we'll be able to see is an increased service offering. I think that a joint environment allows us to have a much better, stronger lobbying position with the regulators, giving our members a better voice. So that's initially I think will be a really important thing. There is a whole lot of synergies in terms of the services that we offer, in terms of training. Those are sort of areas we think there's going to be some cost incentives and cost benefits if we can work with a larger scale of membership. So again, that centralised board has got the ability to work with both industry associations to make sure that we're coming up with more benefits to the coalface advisor.
What do you think the main roadblocks to the proposal will be?
I guess that's initially what the purpose of setting up a joint board is to be able to help us identify if there are any issues. The discussions we've had today have been fantastic around the synergies that we have and the ability to actually discuss any issues. I really don't see at this initial stages there are any majors. I think there's obviously the holiday home area is something that needs to be clarified, and we're certainly very comfortable from an NZMBA perspective that is protected within the PAA environment. But I really see that there's been a lot of members saying to us over the time that this is a natural progression for the two industry associations, and that's where I think in terms of roadblocks, I don't think there's anything insurmountable we can't work through, but we just have to stay positive that this is the good direction for both industry associations, and we make sure that it works.
Is this a merger of the two associations?
No, it definitely isn't a merger. What the idea was to set up a joint board that allows us to have that opportunity to work together and identify some of the synergies that we have, that we can use that scale of membership to benefit the membership. So certainly not calling it a merger, but it's just a really good opportunity for us to consult with our memberships and look at the ways that we can actually provide value in a bigger, different model.
Do you see a merger in the future?
I guess that's probably a topic of discussion that's come up from time to time with people. I certainly don't think the discussions we've had at this stage have really had any components of that really brought into it, but it's more been about just working together on that scale and seeing how any of the views of the membership and where they see things, and is it a positive move that we're working together, and I think the successes will naturally lead it down a path, and I'm happy to work with that whichever way it goes.
Good, thank you. What do you think this will mean for membership fees for members of the two associations?
I think subscription fees is a topic that comes up from time to time. I'm very much someone that talks about the value proposition that you're getting from paying those membership fees. I don't necessarily think lowering the membership fee is an advantage, but we should be providing more services for those fees. I think probably the areas of training and support around CPD is definitely an area that we need to focus on. But again, because of the scale, it does give you opportunities around how much members pay and what they pay for. So again, as this discussion goes forward, I think it'll be an opportunity for us to be able to talk about all those sort of issues and come up with a subscription level. I think each industry association will continue to have their own environments, and subscription fees will be appropriate to their particular position and what they're offering their memberships.
Thank you, Darren.